Welcome back to Market Pros. Let's jump right into it. All right, so here we got Dogecoin on the 1 hour on Binance. All right, so your RSI is in the neutral median zone, converging to the neutral median line. We are above the signal line, but we're coming back down. Now, the last time we came back down, we kind of had a fake out, resumption up. So we'll see if that happens again. It definitely looks like we're going to test this. If it breaks the signal line, I would expect this to come down to the top of the bearish control zone. Now with Doge, all right, so MACD, your positive momentum is decreasing a little bit, but you are still above the signal line, working your way up to the zero line. Now if we come up and touch this zero line at the same time as the RSI crossing that signal line to the downside, I would expect a rejection from here and resumption down. Vol's very low. I mean, a lot of coins are going sideways in a range right now. So definitely pay attention to this vol. When it starts to expand, the move is coming. Especially once it gets up to the zero line, the move is coming. So validation of the upside would be to get back above 0.1445. Validation to the downside would be to get back below this low at 0.1427. I would expect this to come back down to the bottom of this line at 0.1408. If we can break this range at 1473, I would expect us to come all the way up to the 1618 at 15 cents and make a higher high and resume upwards. If we break the bottom of this range, next stop I'd be looking at is 1370. Definitely pay attention to your levels. Definitely pay attention to this vol. Right now it is riding the blue line. So yeah, definitely pay attention to that vol. When it starts to expand, that's when you want to react. All right, so let's move on to Luna. All right, so here we got Luna. Wow, sideways in a range. RSI, neutral median zone, above the signal line, riding the zero line right now. Whoa, but not really riding it. Fresh cross to the upside. Positive momentum is decreasing, but we came all the way from down here and just steady upwards while the price action moves sideways, which means we are building momentum. And right now it seems like the momentum is slightly to the upside. So if we turn this RSI up and it gets into the bullish control zone, I would expect a break of the top of this range and this 200 at 86.26. Now if we break the bottom of the range at 79.55, next stop would be 77. And then, let's see. Oh, wow. Luna's been in a downtrend for a while. Next level I'd be looking at if we do break that 77 would be 68.34. A lot of things are going to be dictated from this range. So if you're bullish, you definitely want it to break this 100 at 83.36. If you're bearish, you want it to break the bottom of this zone at 77.23. So definitely pay attention to which way you break out of this range. Then pay attention to which way you break out of either this purple region or if you can break this 100. If you can break the 200, next spot I'd be looking at is $95. So yeah, those are my thoughts for Luna. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. Subscribing is a free way to support the channel. And let's move on to Near. Yeah, so here we have Near. So your RSI riding the top of the bearish control zone. But we did break out. But I mean, we're right on the edge right now. If we fall back into the bearish control zone and get back above this 43.34 level on the RSI, That's not going to look good. I would expect us to come back down to the bottom at 1550. MACD riding the zero line right now. Well, no, we are under it. We are above the signal line, but your positive momentum is decreasing. Let's see here. So one thing is you do have bullish divergence. Let's see if that already played out. That could have already played out right here on this move. Volatility is very low. You have been printing these blue signals for a while now. So the breakage of, there is a bigger range right now, basically from 1770 to 1490. That's basically a huge range. But whichever way you break that, you're going to have a huge move. So whichever way this breaks out is going to implicate a lot of stuff. Now, all your moving averages do have negative crossovers here. That's not looking too good. All right, so if your 100, your 50, and your 21 start to fan out, not going to look very good. So honestly, I'm a little more lean to the downside than the upside. So definitely pay attention to the bottom here. Definitely pay attention to the bottom of this range of $15. So yeah, those are my thoughts on near. Let's move on to waves. All right, so here we got waves. Your RSI is riding the top of the bearish control zone. Now it looks like we might be forming some sort of W pattern here. A lot of times these W patterns will play out, especially when they are smaller. We are above the signal line, but we need to get back above the top of that bearish control zone. MACD, wow. Just riding this zero line, converging and diverging. Your negative momentum is decreasing while it looks like you're trying to get a positive cross. Volatility is very low. Basically what I think, we could probably get a bounce and then resume down. Because your moving averages did just have, well, no, when you really don't want to go off of these moving average signals when you're in a range. I mean, it can give you scalps, but they might be false signals. So honestly, I think we at least get a bounce from here. Now, whether we make a higher high from the top of this bar is another question. We basically need to get back above the 200 on a 1 hour closure. I would expect us to break the top of this range if that happens and go up to $26 region. So yeah, those are my thoughts for waves. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you in the next one.